guys, Eric Kyle here, publisher of Great Lakes Scuttlebutt Magazine, and I'm excited to be down at FLIBS, the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show, right here in my favorite city of all time, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So while I'm here, I'm kind of wandering around. I'm looking for some new and exciting information to report on to our boaters up in the Great Lakes area, and I ran across our friends over at Propspeed. I'm here with Clint. Clint, how are you, sir?
Great, Eric, great, Eric. And I'm a big fan of Scuttlebutt.
Well, thank you so much, sir. I greatly appreciate that.
I read it every day.
Outstanding. So tell me, you got a funny accent. You're not from around these parts, are you?
No, I'm now from the home of the America's Cup, which is in Auckland, New Zealand. And in fact, New Zealand is where we developed Propspeed over 15 years ago. And I think around the world, New Zealanders' experience in the marine industry is usually is appreciated.
Oh, very much so.
We have for a small country, we have a fantastic background in building boats and running boats, and so it's just a product we took to the world 10 years ago. We now export to 30 countries around the world.
Wow!
But I like to call Florida our biggest country.
Sure.
We do really, really well here on the super yachts and the sport fishing market. But we're now really seeing ourselves go through a lot of the rest of the USA.
Well, explain to me exactly what this product does. From what I understand, it's a coating of sorts, and you put it on your prop. And what's that going to do after I apply this coating to my prop?
Yeah, look, first and foremost, we always refer to our product as a foul release, not an anti-foul.
Okay.
So it has no poisons in it.
Right.
It relies on being slick. So we have a two-coat system. Where we put on an etch, and the etch is considered around the world as the very best in the world.
Okay.
We're hanging on to something that's spinning at thousands of RPM.
Right.
And then, surprisingly, we put a soft silicon over the top. And that silicon, basically, the way the etch goes into the metal, the etch also hooks into the silicon, and we get phenomenal results. We found a super yacht in San Diego last year that had recorded 34,000 nautical miles, 1.5 times around the world.
Yeah.
And the interesting shot here, just talk about sailing, this is off the bottom of a Mexican lady who is the oldest woman in the world to sail solo, 257 days at sea. Look at her anti-fouling and look at the Propspeed. So you can't get better testing than that. We are tested all over the world, and I think our biggest stamp of approval is tens of thousands of boat owners and skippers rebuy us every year because they know it works.
Well, it's a very interesting product because up in the Great Lakes we have some issues with algae, with zebra mussels, and we don't really get exposed to products like this because it's not topical in our mind. Why should we be concerned in the Great Lakes about what's going to be attaching to our props?
Look, I think that's a great question. I just answer it very quickly with a question. I say to most boat owners, no matter if they're in fresh or salt water, and their boat's going to stay in the water, would you put your boat in the water without anti-fouling? And they look at me and say, oh, of course I wouldn't.
Right.
So we say to them, well, why would you put all your running gear in the water without protection? Our product was initially developed to stop growth, but it has two other huge benefits. Number one, we get reports from, again, hundreds of skippers all over the world. Their boats may be running at half a knot or not faster now, and its fuel burn has gone down. But the other area we see is zinc. Their zinc's burn slows down because we're isolating all of their underwater metals from that. But getting back to, we are a barnacle's worst enemy. So a zebra mussel attaches just like a barnacle. And so we certainly believe that, certainly in the freshwater market, people will get outstanding results.
Well, protecting your running gear is critically important. We've not really seen this product on the shelves at our local marine stores. So let's say I want to be able to go, and I can't make it down to the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, Clint. Where am I going to go, maybe online, to find out more information about the product and see if I should be putting it on my props?
Certainly. Around the USA, we have two master distributors. So West Marine or Land and Sea. So you can go online to any of those companies, look at a branch near you. If they haven't got it, they're going to order it in, or a boat yard. Just ask for it at a boat yard. We are now well serviced around the USA. 150 sales reps from those two companies are servicing the US boating market.
Perfect.
Freshwater, saltwater.
Okay, so what's the website I can go to find out more information about the product?
Okay, so just www.propspeed.com. All right.
Pretty simple.
So you go on there, and you're just going to find. We also have a 10-minute video on how it all works.
Okay.
All right.
So it'll walk you through the whole process,
Absolutely.
the benefits of it,
Yep.
Are the how to apply it information there
Yeah,
as well?
there's a video around that, but we also have lots of case studies, so you can go and look at what's happening on a sport fishing boat, or what's happening on we've been on ferries.
Right.
You know, a lot of different boats.
Okay. Well, we do have an awful lot of work boats up in the Great Lakes on top of what we have in the recreational market. Clint, thank you so much, my man.
Thank you.
You've got a wonderful product. Keep it up.
No, that's great.
Propspeed.com, guys. That's where you want to go find out all information about a fantastic new product. You're going to be able to help benefit you with your fuel efficiency, with protecting your underwater gear against all those nasty things that we have up in the Great Lakes. Thanks so much for joining us today, guys. We'll see you out on the water.